Hi, welcome to the practice questions on being able to multiply and divide fractions. What you need to do now is to pause the video, then have a go at the 4 questions. There's 2 on this page, 2 on the other page. When you're happy with your answers, then restart the video and look through the model answers and see if you've made any mistakes. So pause the video now. Okay, question 1. When we're multiplying fractions, first thing to do is look to see if there's any simplifying that we can do, any cross cancelling. If we have a look diagonally, is there a factor of 9 and 12, a common factor? Yes, there is, 3. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 goes into 12 4 times. So we can cancel those 2 down. Have a look the other way. And we can also see that 3 is a common factor of these 2 numbers as well. 3 goes into 3 once, and 3 goes into 9 3 times. Then it's just a case of multiplying the top together. 1 times 4 gives you 4, and 3 times 3 gives you 9. 4 9ths is our answer to question 1. Question 2. We're now dividing fractions. When we divide fractions, we could do 4 divided by 8, which gives us a half, and 12 divided by 15. But you're then going to have a fraction, a half, over 12 over 15. So you're going to have a fraction divided by a fraction. There's a much easier way to do this. What we can do is we can change, keep the first fraction the same, change the divide to a multiply, and invert or turn the second fraction upside down. Basically, we've done the opposite here. Times is the opposite to divide. We've done the opposite here, inverting the fraction. So the 2 opposites, as it were, cancel out. So this is basically going to give us the same answer as this. Now we just do it as a times. So look for any cross-cancelling that could be done. 12 and 15. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 3 goes into 15 5 times. We can do it the other way as well. 4 into 4 goes once. 4 into 8 goes twice. 1 times 5 is 5. And 4 times 2 gives me 8. There's my final answer. Question 3. We've now got a mixed number. We do this exactly the same way, apart from the fact we have to turn it into an improper fraction first. So the way we do this is basically we're saying how many quarters are there in 2 1/4. We take the big number and times it by the denominator. 2 times 4 is 8, then add the numerator. 8 add 1 gives me 9. And write it over the denominator. Do the same to the second fraction. 5 3s are 15, add the 1 is 16, and write it over the denominator. Is there any cross-cancelling that can be done now? Yes, there is. 4 goes into 4 once. 4 goes into 16 4 times. 3 goes into 9 3 times. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 times 4 gives me 12. And 1 times 1 gives me 1. 12 over 1 just gives me the answer, 12. The last one, the division. Same thing, turn the mixed number into an improper fraction. 3 5s are 15 plus the 1 is 16, and write it over 5. Divided by 2 3s are 6 plus the 1 is 7 over 3. We now have to change this divide to a times and invert the second fraction, which gives us 16 over 5 times 3 over 7. Look to see if we can do any cross-cancelling. On this one we can't, so we need to multiply these together. 16 times 3 gives me 48, and 5 times 7 gives me 35. We're left with an improper fraction. To turn that back into a mixed number, we need to see how many times 35 goes into 48, which is once. And there are 13 left over. So we write 13 over 35. Our answer is 1 and 13 over 35.